The north side of the map from AxiomAcer. We have our red pros player, Alicia. And down to the southwest, our blue pros from Team Liquid, ladies and gentlemen, MaNa. Alright, so we got ourselves a series on our hands here. Liquid taking back the advantage. I mean, coming into this, who do you even put as the favourite between AxiomAcer and Team Liquid? I mean, you know, there's so much to ask. You know, do AxiomAcer use MMA? Do Liquid use their Koreans? I mean, again, right now they're showing us that so far this season of the Team League, they don't need their Koreans. They really don't. You know, they've not used them at all. And once again, they're now at an advantage, thanks to MaNa. There's just like, I don't know, it's just great to see. We see so many storylines in the Team League, and I think if Team Liquid went all the way to the finals with their European lineup, they'd just be great. I mean, I don't know, I'm running out of words. My brain's not very inventive today, guys, I'm sorry. Imagine the rematch. I mean, I think either of these teams against Dignitas Dead Pixels would be a hell of a series, especially considering if AxiomAcer are going to pull out MMA. You know, they have one, you know, look at their lineup. I mean, Hard, Real, and MMA, maybe a bit Terra and Heavy, but Alicia as well. I mean, yeah, it's a great lineup against, again, Dignitas Dead Pixels lineup is most likely going to be True, Patience, Fantasy, and Bling. I mean, that's a pretty sick lineup in itself. I think whoever we see go up against Dignitas Dead Pixels is going to be a great series. As this PvP does begin, not too much happening on either side of the map just yet though, so just waiting to get this rolling, to get this started. It is King of the Hill mode, so winner stays on. As this these two probes pass each other in the centre of the map. Hello, Kirsten Darkin. How are you doing today? How's everyone doing today, guys? Who are you rooting for? I know there's earlier we saw a lot of Liquid support, and I know today there's been, and then a little bit later on there was a lot of Axiom support coming in as well. So let's hear who you guys are cheering for, whether it's MaNa, whether it's Alicia. Let's hear who you guys want to see advancing through into that grand finals. Again, the winner of this series secures themselves at least €650 prize pool. In the grand finals, the first place will take home €1,350 alongside some Plantronics headsets. Twilight Council on the way up. First tech choice of the game from Alicia. Second gateway coming in from MaNa though, so from him going to be a bit of a heavy Stalker opening and could definitely lead in towards a Twilight Council of his own, if he would like to continue this Stalker production and make use of his early Stalkers. Alicia just moving across the map with his first Stalker right now, and MaNa going to be able to save this probe, so keeping that alive quite nice. Mothership Core on the way across the map for MaNa, trying to get a bit of an idea as to what exactly is going on for his opponent, and he should be able to make it most of the way towards his opponent's main base here to see that blink coming up right now. Again, MaNa with 3 Stalkers now on the map will drop down that Stargate, so his tech starting to become apparent here. This Mothership Core still not really been scouted up until now, so Blink being chrono boosted, Alicia trying to get that as fast as possible. There's 2 Stalkers here. This Mothership Core not going to be able to do all too much. One single probe will go down, doesn't get pulled away quite in time. And MaNa, can he keep this alive? I mean, he's got 3 Stalkers, so he's kind of, I guess he's kind of in a way baiting his opponent right now to come down and chase this Mothership Core. Alicia's not going to bite though, and 2 workers killed this Stalker actually. Whoa, wait, what killed the other probe? Ah, there. One of these Stalkers did kill a probe. MaNa's actually going to come in here. It's going to be 3 Stalkers against 3 Stalkers, but he gets the first shot off. Forces for an overcharge, which isn't too big of a deal from Alicia, especially if he grabs a Stalker kill. Really nice. Not too big of a deal at all because, well, I guess there is an Oracle on the way up, so there's going to be kind of a little bit a little bit more annoying to deal with without that Mothership Core. MaNa starts up a Robo Facility. He needs something tanky. He needs something which will really deal out the damage to these Blink Stalkers. So he's going to have to start Immortal production here in the next few moments. Again, which is what I'm going to assume this Robo Facility will be for. Let's follow this Oracle across the map though. Again, right now this is going to be the biggest threat for a few moments here at least. Has to be careful not to get too close to any Stalkers because they will just be able to blink underneath it. But right now we see Alicia just moving out on the map. Was he left back at home? absolutely nothing. No Throat Nova charge available, of course, because he's already used it. So this has the potential to do some damage here. MaNa flying through his watchtower, which he controls with his probe. And we see just some Stalkers sitting on the natural expansion right now. Again, not doing anything just yet. And there's Oracle just sitting to the north side. Not going to poke in just yet. Checking for that expansion, sees there isn't one. And again, he's going to want to play very defensively here. First Immortal out, second Immortal on the way. This is very much a case right now of MaNa. He's going to want to just sit here, defend. He wants to try and just keep Immortal production constant so that if Alicia blinks in, he has another one popping and picks off the first one. He has another one popping out in just a few moments afterwards. Alicia backs off though. He's not going to go in just yet, and he looks as though he is preparing to drop a Nexus. He has a probe down in the low ground here. We'll see if he really does, because I mean right now he's continuing to build Stalkers. MaNa drops his own Nexus on the low ground, and if he can stay alive, it's great for him. As right now we just see these Stalkers combing the area, but Alicia's not going to commit to anything, and we're going to see both players head into their Nexus, head into the naturals. This game will settle down just a little bit. This Oracle still not moving just yet. Got some Axiom flares coming in from Unlimited Rageworks, some Icefire. Hello to Namshar as well, who's cheering on Liquid here today. Pecklash cheering on Axiom. Michael 0007 cheering on Liquid. This Oracle poked forward for a moment there, confirms the presence of the Nexus. And MaNa's going to be quite happy because his Nexus is a little bit earlier, despite having, as the Blink player, you generally would be the player who kind of expands a little bit earlier. You're the player who should control the map. But he doesn't know what he's playing against, right? He hasn't seen the Stargate, and he hasn't seen the Oracle either, so he's got no idea what he's against. And so he doesn't really know. There's actually, I didn't really realize that Alicia's completely blind right now, and again, without revealing the Oracle, Alicia doesn't know what's up. So when he sees the Oracle, which is probably going to come into the natural at some point when Alicia moves out, yeah, I mean, Alicia's just kind of guessing, and I mean, MaNa is building up one hell of an arm. He's already got a couple of Immortals out, he's building more, he's got his Forge up, so upgrades are going to be in his advantage. He's already got 3 Immortals, and against just a single Immortal of his opponent. Of course, the difference being in these compositions right now, a lot more Stalkers for Alicia, and he will have that Blink available to him as well. He begins to move out here with these Stalkers, and again, we'll look to see what he might be able to get up to with this, but MaNa holds a worker lead, and there's no real way a bunch of Blink Stalkers are going to be able to blink into this army and do too much damage. There's no real high ground vision out on the map either, so not much of an opportunity to blink up in towards this main base either. I mean, they could take down the back rocks, I suppose, but that'd be about it. Single observer coming across, so I guess he has some potential high ground vision. This observer will spot this set of Stalkers just sitting here as Oracle comes in, and there we go, no real anti-air, and this Oracle's just going to fly by past the natural in towards the main, and guess what, there's nothing here. There's absolutely nothing here. MaNa is going to pick up another couple of worker kills. Another Photon Overcharge gets dropped, and the Oracle stays alive. MaNa is keeping so many units alive on so little hit points in this series. What's that? Another? Okay, 4 hit points. Not quite as close as keeping a 1 health Colossus alive, but what a day he is having. Everything going in his favour. And again, right now he's at 4 to 6 workers up, depending on at what point we're talking about. But he has a worker lead, he has that economy lead, he has a army lead. He's already going into his upgrades, he's already going into his Colossi. Time is running out for Alicia. Alicia has to make something happen. He has to make something happen soon, because sooner or later he's just going to kind of fall too far behind. His Colossus is already a little bit later, and I mean, he's going into +1, but again, that single +1 on its own is just, I mean, just being behind a single upgrade is going to be huge. Especially when the splash damage of the Colossi come in and be a part of this. 3 Immortals left here at the front, probably enough to deal with these Stalkers. So again, MaNa is safe and doesn't take any damage, and well, that Oracle can come back in now as well, and that's exactly what we're seeing coming in. And there's still no anti-air over here for Alicia. Another 4 workers down. MaNa will chase in, and okay, he'll just drop the Revelation as the Stalkers blink forward, but the Oracle stays alive again, still continuing to just take every little advantage he can. Another 4 workers killed. He now sits at a 9 worker lead, the largest difference that's been had for a long time, as he's already in position to deal with this attack coming in towards the main base as well. And I mean, +1 finished. Colossi on the way for both players. He's getting his Twilight Council up again. MaNa is looking to be in a fantastic position here. Alicia just, I mean, the upgrades are the big thing, are the main thing here, and with +2 starting, and actually, these Stalkers nearly getting surrounded there. Alicia just able to kind of get out there just in time, just managing to squeeze away. And just going to continue blinking. Actually, MaNa going to find a pylon to the top left, so that's kind of nice, and it's actually going to supply block Alicia for just a couple of seconds. Not the biggest of issues. As these Stalkers actually will find a way in towards this natural expansion with not too much here. For an overcharge kind of needs to be used, but oh, blinks forwards, grabs the Mothership Core before too much can be done, and single Colossus for MaNa needs to be a little bit careful. I think Alicia's playing this very smartly though. He's already beginning to kind of back away with these Stalkers. He knows that very soon his opponent's going to be here and he's going to be kind of pushing him back, so he's already backing away, trying to save as much as he can, but once again, Oracle into the main base. How many kills is this going to get? 9, 10? Oh my god. 21 worker kills, and again, that's mostly through the work of the Oracle there. That Oracle was so effective. Not only did they completely stump Alicia early on because he kept it hidden for so long, but he still got the damage done with it. Absolutely crazy. He has MaNa moving forwards up the left side of the map. See a few Stalkers moving out as well, and Alicia just kind of bringing everything together. Again, just trying to utilize the advantage he does have in this game, which is that blink upgrade. But I mean, he's only just now adding on his Forge. It's only halfway done. We're going to be talking +2 against 0-0 in this upcoming fight. MaNa again has just such a huge timing available to him here. Counter-attack with these Blink Stalkers again, it's a nice little move. It's kind of what Alicia needs to do. He needs to kind of keep his opponent busy. MaNa's just going to use pros to be pulled into this to help out. Some Zealots being warped in as well. All he wants to do is kind of buy time to keep his opponent away. He knows for a fact his opponent isn't going to have that much left back at home. If he's got all of these Stalkers over here, so he knows he's got a lot of potential to do damage with this timing. He is attacking into a concave, but again, he's going to have +2 against 0-0, and that's a big upgrade difference as these first Immortals moving forward is going to try and target down that Colossus there, and one of these Colossi have fallen very quickly for Alicia. Keeps it alive though. 9 workers now lost from MaNa. He's losing a lot of workers back at home to these Stalkers, which he's still struggling to deal with. MaNa still holds a little bit of an advantage here, but Alicia defends well for now. So both players are now going to drop down to 38, 36 workers. So I mean, MaNa actually kind of comes off worse than that. He doesn't get anything done with his attack across the map. Alicia able to control just a little bit too well, and that defensive position a little bit too hard for MaNa to really attack into. But now he's dealt with those Stalkers, he has the potential to maybe go for this once more, while he still has this +2 advantage. He's adding in a Temple Archives, so we'll see if he wants to wait maybe for we'll see if he wants to perhaps wait for some Archons to join the fray before he really commits. For now, it looks as though he's just harassing a little bit here and there. Well, the units counts out 5 Colossi for Alicia and 3 for MaNa, so he really did cut his Colossi, and of course, I guess he lost one as well back at home to those Stalkers. But MaNa's still in an alright position here. I mean, again, those upgrades are something which I keep coming back to because it's such a big difference. 2 entire upgrades. I mean, that gap's slowly being closed. The first upgrade kind of getting like, I can't speak right now, and we actually have an engagement going on. Does MaNa's come up this ramp? Does he really have enough to fight this? I don't think he can. There's so many Colossi, and he just doesn't have enough to tank, really. He's going to start splitting up his units. Does he have enough to push forwards here? I'm not sure if he does. I think this might have been a bit of a mistake, but does he have a way to get through these Colossi? It looks as though he's going to start cleaning them out. He's got a couple of Immortals still in this army as well, and at the same time he actually had a bunch of Zealots down at the natural killing off workers. It's going to be GG. MaNa is on the verge of all killing AxiomAcer here today. He